Why wouldn't you find how could it be otherwise than you would find your deepest satisfaction in pursuing the course of action that integrates you psychologically and integrates other people socially? Like, that would assume that there's a concordance between your deepest self-interest and the interest of your society, and it better be that way, because otherwise you couldn't thrive as an individual in society. So it better be that way. And we've been doing this for a very long time as human beings, so why we wouldn't have an instinct to mark that pathway? And of course we'd find our deepest satisfaction in that. I mean, once you see these issues through that light, they become, I think, painfully obvious. So because the contrary hypothesis is absurd. It's like you're going to find deep satisfaction, rejecting knowledge. And if you do happen to stumble across a nugget, you're going to hoard it for yourself.
Earlier we were talking about operationalizing the effort, the calling to move from potential chaos to order. It starts with organizing one's physical space. If we were to, extend the rings of the bullseye out a little bit further, for people listening who are trying to figure out, like, where do they receive that calling? How do they find their calling? So responsibility and adventure being perhaps the compass through which we can, navigate there. So they think, like, well, where can they grab a hold of their responsibility and then, as a consequence of doing that, engage in adventure and have an impact that is good for them and good for the world? How do they find that?
I think there's very practical answers to those questions. So two of the highest order characterizations of the divine in the biblical library is calling and conscience.